All right. Hello, everybody. Just give me 1 minute. I'm posting to Instagram. Um, but how are you all doing? Um, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Oh, um, yeah, we're back again today for another stream. Today we'll be working on the project. We're gonna work on the research RAG LLM project. Um, And yeah, I want to continue working on that. I feel like I'm kind of just doing it once a week, and it doesn't feel like enough. Like I work a lot. I want to work a lot more on this project. Um, so maybe next week, instead of doing three lead code streams, I'll just do one, and maybe I won't do a contest. Depends on how this contest this weekend goes. But I definitely want to do more project stuff because I think that's definitely more useful for the short term. Like I'm definitely needing to understand a lot of C sharp in the short term, and we're very far from like having anywhere near complete um, for this project. So I want to put in a lot of hours. Um, I want to put in more hours so that I can get the project ahead. Like we're still missing all of the vector embeddings. We're still missing writing the actual agent. We're still missing, but I guess that's, I mean, the vector embeddings I've never done. That might take a little bit of time. The agent should be pretty simple, just writing the prompt and then building a whole front end for it. Is the other thing. Uh, but ooh, okay, I have ideas for the front end, but this is kind of far in the future. Working 1 hour at a time, it takes like, and even like I've been working longer, 2 hours and a half. It takes a long while to like kind of build this up from the bottom. So especially like mostly no AI. So yeah, we'll see how it goes today. Today we're joined by Vector from Despicable Me. Oh yeah. Because we're working on vector embeddings, I thought it'd be fitting, you know. But yeah. Anyway, about me. Ooh, I have a cool thing to share. Yesterday I played a little game called Eclipse with some friends. So at the office, okay, it was very random. Um, Basically, it was one day I couldn't, like, I tried to show up at the office and it wouldn't let me in, and somebody else had to open for me. And I saw them and they were playing like, oh, they were playing like this board game. Let me see. Okay, this maybe I should make the, oh, that's me. Um, they were playing this board. I just copied and pasted the same image. Okay, so I need to create a different image. Uh, okay, so I'll keep talking. They were playing this board game, when I was there, and when like they let me in, and so like I got in, I did what I needed to do, and then when I was going out, I was like, that looks very similar to a game I've played before. I've played this game called Twilight Imperium, and it's also like hex based with like ships and stuff. And I was like, is that Twilight Imperium? And they were like, no, this is Eclipse. What the hell are you talking about? What's Twilight Imperium? So I was like, oh, this is this game I play. And they were like, well, no, we're playing this game called Eclipse. It's pretty fun. Would you ever want to play? And so I was like, hell yeah, dude. Um, and yeah, so like they invited me to play. That was last week. That was last week, and then they invited me to play, and I went to play this Wednesday after work. So, I normally finish work, and then I went to the gym, and then there's like happy hours on Wednesdays. So I went to the happy hour, and there's a lot of people playing board games at that time. Like there was this board game, and then on this table in the back, There were people playing another like complicated board game called Nemesis. So it's really fun. I got free chips, free drinks. I'm not really drinking right now, but I got like a Coke Zero right there. And it was really fun. The game it's kind of similar to Twilight Imperium. You guys probably don't know how that plays because not a lot of people play it, but it's like the strategic resource management, space conquering game. So it's very similar to that. There's just less elements and it goes a little bit faster. But I like this is more. There's a lot like in Twilight Imperium. I feel like it's more strategic, whereas this is more about like managing your resources because you have to plan out your turns. You have to do a lot of math to like plan out your turns very well in advance. Whereas in Twilight Imperium, there's so many different factors. Whereas like you have like a general direction of what you want to do, but you can't calculate every single thing, and you have to keep like these like number values very closely. I played as this space race called Planta. That it's basically a race that is like more weak for combat, but they get benefits at the end of the game. They get more points if you capture more systems. And I was playing with these green pieces right here. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. And yeah, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I was playing like these green pieces and I was playing this faction. It took like probably like around 4.5 hours because it was our first time playing. Like this guy and me was our first time playing, and we took a little bit to like actually figure out what we were doing. But after that, we had to cut it a little bit early. But I did win my first game playing as Planta. I did like a crazy like last turn and like went behind the back of like a bunch of people and took a bunch of different systems, and I got first place on my first game. So that was pretty fun because I'm used to I don't think I've ever well no I've won once on a fluke in Twilight Imperium, which I don't really count. So I'm glad I won this, right? But it was 3 players. Normally in Twilight Imperium we play with like 4 or more, and it's a little bit harder because the people in my table are pretty good. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I probably will do it again. But yeah, that was what I did yesterday, and I had work today, and now we're here. Went to the gym, did a little bit of back day, doing like weighted pull-ups, so that's been pretty fun. I didn't realize I could do them. I'm just doing less reps. I'm trying to like up the weight. And I'm surprised with the amount that I can do. I'm doing with 25 pounds right now, and I can do like 7, which I find pretty good. It's just hard to like get the weights because I'm doing it with dumbbells, so I have to like grab them with my feet, and so it's a little bit uncomfortable. But I'm getting used to it. Anywho, let's jump into our kind of card of the day, and then straight into the project. Let's do it. Okay, let me close these. Ooh, okay, I don't know how many of these we got. I think maybe we got 1 in the past before, but today's is a very special card because we got, if you see down here, it's an enchanted. Let me see one thing. It's an enchanted, and so enchanteds are at this point in the game they were the highest rarity. So this was set 3. Now there's 1 rarity on top of it, which are called iconics. But these are normally very hard to get. Normally you get 1 of them for every case. You get a case is 4 booster boxes. Each booster box has 24 packs. So basically for how much would that be? 90 plus 16. Wait, no. 90 plus 12? 102? No, that doesn't. 45, 45, and then 6. 96. Yeah, of course it's 96. Okay. Every 96 packs, you have on average you get 1 of these. But for iconics, you get it every like 5 cases maybe. Like, and they're very, very rare, very, very expensive. So this is Mickey Mouse Trumpeter. It's a 4-cost uninkable. It's a Dreamborn hero. Um, it has 0 strength and 1 willpower, and it says you can exert it and pay 2 ink to play any character for free. It's by artist Luigi Ime. It's card 220 out of 204, so it's overnumbered. In English from set 3. This card, I'm looking at the artwork right now. It's pretty cool because you see this thing he has on his hat. It's the symbol for steel, and I like the art. So like it's like sort of like drawn like I don't know if this is this impressionism. Yeah, it's kind of like impressionism, right? I don't know why. I don't know how I remember that that was called impressionism. I just pulled that out of my hat, but I guess it's impressionism. Um, and it's from set 3. I mean, before we do the analysis, I want to see how much this card costs. Trumpeter. I misspelled that. Trumpeter. As you can see here, this. Oh, they added a graph. They added a graph for the prices. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I know you can see both of them. I should do a check of my collection. I will in a second. But if you can see, this card is $150. And honestly, in my opinion, it should be more. It's Mickey Mouse, and it's very old. Like, it's from set 3. So it should be a lot more expensive, but it's still a very good price for it. And, like, it has climbed. Oh, it just shows the last 30 days, which this card wouldn't be moving a lot in the last 30 days. So it moved from 140 to 150. But, okay, maybe if we go in CCG Player. Let's see how much it's moved since it's, let's say a year. See? So in October, it was $45. And then back in May, it jumped up to 150. Well, it started jumping up. Especially like these from May to June, which is that when Fabled came out? Fabled set Lorcana release date. September 5, 2025. I wonder why it went up in May. Maybe this is when the game started to boom up. What happened in May? Lorcana set release dates. May 2026, Wilds Unknown. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a weird timeline. I don't know why that would be, but there must be like some sort of reason for it. Maybe the car became popular at some point. Is it still legal? It's set 3. They did a reprint in set 9. Oh, okay, I see why. Like this card went out of rotation after this set, so people I guess started buying it because now it's sort of like it's not on rotation anymore, so it's sort of a relic. No, it is on rotation. What am I talking about? Because it's from set 9. So you can still play this card. It's still legal. I don't know, man. It just is. Okay, well, I wanted to see another thing. I'm kind of killing a lot of time here, but hey, it's my channel. I can do whatever I want. Let's go to my collection. Should I be showing this? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, so my collection, that's how much it costs. For 3,500 cards. I have 3,500 cards. That is crazy. That is insane. Let's see, complete. So, okay, this is my most expensive card right now. Which I'm surprised, because this was $200, and this has gone up a lot. Huh. When did this start going up? Okay, let's check this card, and then let's check, and then this was definitely like 200 before, and it went down. See? It was a 200 July 15, and then all the way down. Maybe I should have sold it when it was at 200. It says medium volatility, medium volatility. See, okay, it was at 100 in May, and it's jumped all the way to 255. Crazy. And then my miss is incredible was at the beginning 100, it jumped to 200, and then it went back down. So maybe it's a good time to sell this, or maybe just keep it until it eventually. I mean, it's a really nice card. I really like how it looks. Like, this doesn't do it any justice. It's very, very shiny everywhere. And it's really nice. I don't know, maybe let's keep them. I've been. It's kind of weird that I'm like talking about this now, but I've been kind of thinking of moving away from Lorcana a little bit because I haven't gone to a lot of like the locals and like spent on like building my decks and stuff. Just because I got here and like the game is so expensive right now. Like if we look at, let's look at 4-1 games. Look at the price of a booster box. Okay, sorry, this is the last thing I'll go over. 280 for Winter Spell. Okay, let's say Winter Spell was a really good set. Let's look at the latest set. Can I filter by set? No. Okay. Trading card games, Lorcana. Attack of the Vine. This is the newest one. 280. That is insane for one booster box. You're paying more than $10 per pack. Yeah, the packs are $14. A single pack. Listen, when I started playing, like one set or a couple sets after I started playing, I bought 2 of these boxes. They were each $125. It's more than doubled since then. And like the packs were like $6, $8 max. Also doubled pretty much. That is crazy. So yeah, I like opening packs. I just can't really like afford to do that anymore. Like maybe I'll try to like see whatever's like cheap at the moment, and I try to buy some packs of that because I enjoy buying packs. This is gonna be new. But man, like it's expensive right now. Okay, let's see some cards that it would be nice to buy. Actually, let me look at the deck I wanted to build. Did I save it? I did not. Okay, so I want to build. I said it was going to be the last thing. There's this deck I want to build, the Jack Hammer. It's 55 right now. Where are the most expensive pieces? These ones. Pretty much just that. The rest is pretty affordable. I thought I said Niagara Falls. Yeah, this deck I've been experimenting with. It's pretty decent. And then there's another deck I've been playing with, which is red, yellow, Panda Songs. This one's 72 right now, but this one is really fun. And I have more percentage of this. One of these is my Enchanted Powerline, which now that I just saw the price, I'm definitely not touching. I'm not playing with it. What? Oh, this one's really expensive, and this is one of the main pieces. So you can't really switch it for anything else. Akud, also kind of expensive. I don't have any Akuds. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll probably build the Jack Jack. The Jack Jack's what's been working most. If I ever go back to play, because I haven't done it in a while. But like, it's just getting singles in Canada so hard. Like in what in the States you have like the TCG player, which is just eBay, and then you can get them shipped. And you have like a central place to like get them all shipped. But in this, you kind of have to go into each like trading store and then find all of the cards that you need. So like, let's say I want to look at this Scrooge McDuck. What is it called? Shush Agent. Five available. Okay, let's add them. I need 4 of those. I need 1 Pegasus. They probably have. Pegasus is not that. Pegasus, Lord Kana. We have 10 plus C. This is an easy card to get. Okay, we're good so far. Mushu. Out of stock. Oh, this is a weird song. Out of stock, and so I can't get it. It's also $14, which it's kind of fair. So then I have to go to another store to get this. Okay, let's see how much of my thing I can get. Curse Merfolk. I should be able to get Curse Merfolk. Please. Just 1. How many do I need? 3. Honestly, this one isn't so important. Yeah, sure. I need Todd and Copper and Vixie, so let's just look up Todd. I need 1 of this one, right? Yeah. And then I would need Todd and Copper, 3 of them. This is a foil. They don't have the regular one, so I'd have to pay $2 per. How many of these do they have? 5. How do you have 5 foils and you don't have any? Ooh, I can sell them for credits and then... I guess I haven't done a lot with this, but I could go to a store and then trade. I just don't know how that works. How does this work? Oh, you get more store credit. Wow. Okay, how much would I get for Mrs. Incredible? 110. It's fine. But that I'll be able to build a whole deck. If they have everything. Okay, that's in credit and cash. 85. Okay. Anyway, let's see Jack Jack. Okay, let's say I get... Which also this card isn't really super needed. I could probably replace it with something else. But let's say I get 3 of them. And then let's get Jack Jack. Or no, Vixie. Vixie and Jack Jack. I'm losing time here, but I don't know why I'm doing this. Is it not called Vixie? Oh, I misspelled it. Vixie. Okay, they do have this, and I need just 1. And Jack Jack. Sold out. What about the foil? They also don't have the foil. That one I would have to get somewhere else. And all these locations. Oh my god. Which they most likely don't have. Beast Castle. It's not this one, it's this one. In stock, okay. I'm gonna put this side by side. Well, I've been able to get most of it, I guess. 2 of these. And Carl's house. I need 4 of those. And Scrooge's counting house. They probably don't have these. Oh, they do. Okay, 3. Game preserve. Agrabah. Agrabah, I don't need any of them. Paradise Falls. I need 4 of these. We only have 1. Okay, well, I'll add 1. And then Leviathan Slayer. I need 4, they have 3. Okay, so I'd be missing 1 of these, 3 of these. I think I had all of these already. 4 Jack Jack Pars. I think 3 of these, because I didn't think they have any. Or maybe they had like 1. How much does this whole thing cost? $21.75. Okay, you know what? Not horrible. 4 of these. Got 1 there. I couldn't get the Curse Merfolk, I could only get 1. I got the one I needed there. Oh, actually, I did get the Taunt and Copper. They're still foils for whatever reason. Big Z. And then most of the locations, I'm just missing Jack Jack and the Mushus, which are part of the most expensive parts. Well, no, the Mushus the most expensive, and then the location. You know what? It's fine. I wouldn't have to check also face to face, and then maybe I can get the other part. Let's see if they have Jack Jack. Out of stock. Out of stock. They don't have Jack Jack. Do they have Mushu? Out of stock, out of stock. Okay, they don't have it. Okay, whatever. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just sell my cards. I don't know. Maybe I should sell like the bulk. I don't know if they take bulk or whatever for credits. But it seems like 401 has a lot of cards. All right, now let me actually get into what I'm here to do. I spent the last 30 minutes just wasting time. Let's go. I don't have that keybind set up yet. So sure. I guess that's my Linux, my NeoVim, zip. Anywho, okay, let's go into personal and then go into litrag. Now that I think about it, like that name is kind of bad. It's supposed to be like literature rag agent, but it just sounds like you're talking about a rag that's like lit up in fire. But that's what I called it, and we'll stick with it. Okay, let's do git log. Connect chunk root with section parser agent. Was the last time when I organized? Okay, let's do what? Let's do a little git diff of 9521. Okay. Oh, I think I remember. Right, so I remember I connected everything, so like on chunk it would like actually like chunk it, or not on chunk, it would be on like separate sections or something else. No, on chunk it chunks everything using the LLM and then returns it. Like it reads the page, chunks everything, returns the parse sections with the LLM. Let me open back LM Studio. And a problem we were having last time was that my stream was crashing because I was using like the model I was using. I can run it. Cool. I can run it. However, it does. I guess it's kind of annoying. I can run it. However, it does take like most of the resources on my GPU, and I'm also streaming with my GPU, so then they compete for resources and my stream just crashes. So I have to switch this Qwen 3.5 with a smaller model. Let's do that first of all. Muse Glimmer 30B. I can't run this. Too many parameters. Okay. Bonsai. So the one we're currently running is what? It's 9B. So we need to look for something that's smaller than that. Okay, let's look at. Let's do. Okay. Let's go to artificial analysis, and then we look at the models ranked by intelligence, and then going down per like the size, and then we'll see what size fits. Okay, so we'll look here, and then now we're adding every small and tiny model, I think. I don't remember what the. Okay. Like I think small was anywhere from 4 to 40 billion parameters, and then tiny is 4 and below. So let's add all. See 27B, this is 30B. We'll go down the line. We're at 9B right now. Okay, we went too far back. 12B. This is the one we're using right now. So we have to go down from 9B. XL1 4.5 33B. No. 26B. No. Qwen 3.54B is the next one. There's North Mini Code. What is North Mini Code? 30B. But this is a Canadian company, which is kind of cool. So I guess we're just going with Qwen 3.5 4B. When's the next Gemma? Okay, let's do Gemma. E4B, E2B. Okay, let me do something clear and then select all of the Gemmas. No. Select just the Gemmas. We got an intelligence score of like 20, was it? So let's look at all these Gemmas. This is 20 with a 26B parameter, 26B, 12B, E4B is 12. So we lose out on a lot. So we should stick around with Qwen. Qwen is really good for however much billion parameters we're taking. Okay. So let me go to LM Studio and then we go Qwen 3.5. And it was select all. 3.5 4B. Onslaught. This is by the LM Studio community, which I can I just look them up? Qwen 3.5. Who made this model? Okay, so it is from LM Studio community. I mean, sure. Let's download this, and it's gonna take a lot less space. It's a quantization of which model? Of 3.5 Core B. Wait, can I get the original one? I don't think you can get anything from actual Qwen. Well, that's fine. Downloading. Okay, while that downloads, we are going to, okay, so we're gonna step out. So the problem that we had last time was that when you send it to chunk, it just kind of took a long while doing that, from what I remember. So, and like your request just like hung. Actually, let's just see that in action. And it kind of made my computer crash. We'll do. I need to do. Do I need to duplicate this? Okay, I'm here already. .NET run -- project source lit rag API. So 50%. Yeah, you just kind of hung the request. Let's see. And in the meanwhile, let's just look at vector databases. Pinecone, Qwen, Weaviate. What vector database to use for a RAG research agent that helps answer questions based on uploaded literature? Qwen or Pinecone? Okay, let's go with Qwen. Get started. I can't just like download it. Self-hosted. How to sell? Okay, actually, which one of these are free and self-hosted? And or maybe I'm fine with if it's cloud, I guess, but if it's free. How do I install and run Qwen? Can I see the official installation page from Qwen? Ah, they're just hiding it. Okay, Qwen Kubernetes. I just want the Docker. Okay. Okay. Let's do what I was talking about, which is 5278 probably, and I think it's chunk. So this just okay, it's gonna load them all.